Step up for sponsorship.
We touched upon it. When I went to the hockey final, I actually gave away a 1 month pass. I had 3 of them. And, this is a dovetail in that. So find the biggest sport in your area, get them on board, meet the president or person in charge. Okay, so we've sort of, I did that by default. Now I do it by design. And that is introduced when your season finishes, we have this martial arts program, but more importantly, you want to sponsor your awards night for 1 or 2 trophies or events. So it might be the under 8s, minor premiers, mixed team, and you're going to sponsor some trophies and that. It's a small investment, costs you maybe $100 if you really go all out. So they have all the trophies. And they'll just tell you how much it is. So you sponsor that. You sponsor that actual division. The other side is I've actually sponsored teams for the whole season, and they wear your name on their shirts, on their competition shirts. I've done it for netball. I've done it for basketball. I've done it for rugby league, rugby union, and for field hockey as well. So, you just got to think about it. And also at their home ground, you can buy some advertising space. But we're talking about sponsorship now, so it's sort of, a little bit off track. You just sponsor a team, or you sponsor that, or if they're having a fundraiser, you offer a prize of, 6 months training, something for them to do in the off season. Yeah, pull instead of push. So you're just sort of letting them know you're there. Then they become your advocates, and you keep feeding your new fishing fleet. So they bring in more people for you. So they're another avenue of resources. And it's a very inexpensive, but you're creating a relationship with other sporting groups, because kids, sometimes most sports are seasonal, or they might just be, don't want to do team sports, they do martial arts. So it gives them an avenue and somewhere to go. Only 2 weeks ago, we had the local rugby union team come in, and we took them through some, framing over the top to feed the ball, locking someone down, taking basic MMA stuff. Well, they had one guy, and he was the biggest human I've ever seen. It was a Maori gentleman. He was 6'6" and 130 kilos of. I'm looking up at him and wow, and I'm not a short guy, but he was a monster. But he was the most politest giant I've ever seen. But what I'm saying is, out of that group 2 weeks ago, 3 of them have brought their kids along, booked them into trial classes, just offering, interacting and working with other groups, sponsoring your time or sponsoring events. Probably one of the biggest one, local doctors do a fundraiser for, either maybe cancer or heart or something toxic or something. It was pretty good, and it was a huge fundraiser in there. So we offered a 6 months worth of training. We valued it at $1,200, I think it was roughly. Anyway, it was one of the, unfortunately I couldn't attend at the time because I'd had appointments elsewhere, but she came back and told me how fantastic is our prize. It sold for just on $3,150. So the people, there was an auction. I gave them the prize of sponsorship, and they raised $3,150, and all the doctors were really enthusiastic. So now they know about my name, our location, our school. There was a big banner I got made, put up there, and so it was a great thing that they're out there telling people about us. So we got another group of people working on behalf of us, which is great, and that cost me a 6 months membership.
Love it. And again, Fishing Fleet, you are influencing and building core relationships with people who are in contact with people every day. What better referral do you want? Somebody sitting in somebody going for a doctor's appointment, and the topic of martial arts comes up and your name comes up. Priceless, right?